I believe this was the 15th maybe of July. This is a bit old footage. This is for sure session 4 of this week 1 of the last taper. This is more inside stuff. This first movement is the same as on day 1. It's a hook press, 4x4 at 77.5 pounds. The weight felt a little bit easier this time, the second session in the week. I believe I will go up in weight next session. Again, trying to get the shoulder behind, a little bit of supination, a little bit of internal rotation. The basis of, I guess, a shoulder roll. This next movement is unique to this day. It is a high pronation post. The strap is only going around the top, not quite the top knuckle, the top of my hand, and then the elbows on the edge of the table, a roll into it, a little bit of pronation, a little bit of post, a little bit of rise. It's a pretty enjoyable movement. I feel like it's better trained with higher reps because the contact point is so small. And pronation in general, I feel like, is one of those movements that is just more pronation is always better, as far as more reps is always better. Alexander Bromley, in his program building classes, talks a lot about how many touches you get in a movement. My weak point is pronation. That's why I do so many different pronation movements, because I want to get as many touches with pronation as I can in as many different ways as I can. And this post pronation movement, it's just another another great way to train pronation. Supinated internal rotation. It's an exercise that I train twice a week because it's fundamental arm wrestling. The ability to pull an opponent close to you should be trained as much as it can. I think that this movement is something that I missed out a lot when I first started training, and it's something that I've very recently included, and I'm feeling the effects of it pretty quickly. My comfortableness and strength to turn things inside is already starting to show up. The last movement of this day is down pressure, but I'm hitting into the weight. The idea behind this lift is to condition the bones, the tendons, the ligaments. Though this is probably the last time I'm going to do this exercise because I feel like maybe isometrics might be a little bit better. But this is a movement that I've done for a while, and I feel like has improved my bone conditioning, my tendon strength, especially whenever I turn matches inside or when I go for the press. I feel a lot more comfortable in really swinging it into that lane. Overall, this session was pretty successful. This was the first session back after taking a rest day because I was a little bit overtrained, or a lot of it overtrained. I didn't notice it or really realize it during this session, but I am dealing with a lingering wrist pain, in specific the bottom of the wrist on the back, especially when I'm gripping or extending the wrist. Something I'm having to work through with my training. Didn't really affect me during this session. I didn't really notice it, which is good. That means that I probably, if push comes to shove, can rely on going inside in a match at my tournament. This is on the left arm. The right arm feels great, feels fine. So we'll see how that turns out. Another blue mark goes on the calendar for another successful training session. And this was my morning weight during this day. 211, not necessarily the greatest sign for this supposed cut that I'm doing, but it's okay. I'm locking in currently. Okay, I'm going to make weight by August. Anyways, if you watched the whole way, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments. Thank you.